Is everybody tonight? Hello. Shifting energy and timelines for a minute. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're coming back. And welcome in if this is your first time. My channel is about entertainment, encouragement, enlightenment, confirmations, and synchronicities. And sometimes the synchronicities show up in the form of a flow of colors, of numerology, repeat numbers, repeat energy, repeat patterns, repeat people. We have somebody that is kind of secretly digging on you. They're watching, and we would like to know a little bit more. Let's see. This is something I found that encouraged me. His divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life through our knowledge of Him who called us by His own glory and goodness. 2 Peter 1:3. That's interesting. So 2 Peter, maybe somebody's name is Peter. 1:3, 13. It could be a Scorpio. Don't know for certain. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Welcome in. Let me do my cleansing real quick. Hi Necessary. Hello, Nikki. I'm merging dragon's blood with sage, white sage. As above, so below, everything unholy has got to go. I'll be doing my Reiki prayer protection tonight. And on my September 7th meeting with my members on Patreon, I am giving away a 30-minute Reiki healing session wherever you need it. And whatever you need, energy, revival, in whatever part of your body, I'll do what I can to bless you and help you to work through it yourself as well. Yeah, that's what level 1 Reiki training is to teach you about your own healing capabilities, how to do it, in certain things, how to use energy to focus intention on yourself. And then you learn how to send distance healing, and then you learn how to master heal. It's really cool. Cut to the chase, baby. Welcome to the channel. Whoops, I hit the right. I'm only trying to be consistent. That's about it. All right, lovely. I have my love oracles here. And of course, my tarot deck. But let me think here. Let me put this in its beautiful place. Nice to see you tonight. Appreciate you coming in at this interesting hour. What is the love message about this person? Let's say you're the object of their affection. They could work with you. They could go to one of your special classes. They could be in school with you. They could be a co-worker. I wonder if this person is fully single and ready to mingle, right? Or if they're connected and just digging on you in the background. That's not always a good thing. Please don't spread yourself so thin. It's very disconcerting energy. Welcome, you guys. Be sure that you hit that like button for me so that I'm inspired to come back and bring more. Okay? And other people have access to it. So here we go. Last shuffle. Okay, guys. Ready? Let's find out. What are the love messages regarding a secret admirer? Show me. Sometimes it gets on my nerves when people shuffle a lot. There's one. Can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. So you must be really smooth, like you must sashay. You know what I mean? You must sashay. It's hard to show, but I do care about you so much. So they can't show it? Yes? No? What? Hi, Janet. Hi, how are you? What else? You're the soul I've been seeking for. You know, the spirit guides, when we sit down in meditation and we go, listen, what does everybody want to know? What's going on? we're not always going to get the same message because we all have different callings. We have different energies, different guides. But when we tap in psychically, the guides will guide you, you know. All you're doing is tapping in. I'm okay, honey. I'm going through it, though. But I'll be on the other side pretty soon. Okay, so that is the messages. This is the message, okay? I can't get my eyes off of you, the way you move. It is hard for me to show it, but I care about you. You are the soul I've been seeking for. Holy crap. Now, why can't they show it? Okay, maybe there's got to be a valid reason why you're not knowing it. You probably because how could you not? I mean, the eyes are strong, powerful tools. They go down into people's souls, right? Spirit, thank you so much for this wonderful collective. I pray that you bless them, God. Show favor, show great favor at this time, specifically to those who are coming out of terrible situations, those who are crying out for help with a job or a car or their health. I ask that you send your angels to guard and protect them and help them and provide for them whatever it is they need individually. I'm grateful for your favor, Lord. Your grace is sufficient. We are grateful for it. Help us to make the right decisions. Guide us by still waters so we can quietly trust that you got everything behind our back. We thank you so much. Show me this beautiful soul. Okay, ready? Hello. This is a person that is very, very sincere. They could also be very, very married. This is Taurus. Yes, yes. This is Taurus. But this also represents the marriage card, their traditions that they want to set or have set. It's about faith. I use this as faith or higher power too, as well. So it's possible that this you got Taurus's attention. Somebody. Wow, it is hard to show, but I do care about you. Why is it hard to show? Okay. This person, the King of Swords in reverse, makes me feel like it isn't them. They're this person, okay? It's not them. It's their circumstances. It could be that I work with you, but there's policies that would prevent either one of us from crossing that line. Or either one of us could lose our position. And by the way, both too good at your position to risk it. That's what I'm hearing. Usually this is a narcissistic energy, a liar, a backstabber, somebody like that. But in this case, this is a secret admirer reading. There's somebody in the background controlling the situation. It might even be a spouse or another person in their life. Okay. Why? Explain to me why this King of Swords is in reverse for. Why is it so hard to show you that affection or the fact that they care about you? You could be really single and ready to like commit to somebody. You could be really ready. And it might show all over your body because you know pheromones and movement and your confidence and the fact that you're trying to attract a husband or a mate, right? And you're doing this, you sashay by them and they just drool, you know? I don't know who that is, but why is the King of Swords in reverse? Do you want to know what? It is about money. It is. For this person, it's about money. It's about something they gave to someone else as well. This could be the Taurus, right? They take their time. They might be dealing with something really bad in the background. The King of Swords in the background could be a narcissist person that they're dealing with. They could be with an awful human being in the background and see you, and you surprise them with your lightness, your lack of needing to control thing has drawn their attention to you. They think you're just because you're not a control freak like they're dealing with. They think you're a breath of fresh air. Somebody thinks you're a breath of fresh air. And that you have a massive amount of courage and you've overcome so much and you are being seen for that. You've corrected many things on your path, many things inside like attitudes, the way you speak, the things that you do in your private time. You have no more secrets. You're wearing white. You're so strong right now. You have the courage that you can open a lion's mouth. I'm reminded of Daniel in the lion's den, favored by God so much. That was because Daniel was saved in the lion's den because he stayed loyal to God no matter what. And that was critical, and a lot of people don't, you know. They trust themselves. So this person, this soul you've been seeking for, they could, you could be a Leo. I'm not kidding. It's almost like they're giving an offer to a Leo, a Taurus Leo. Interesting. You don't have to be though. You could be this person that overcame, or they could have over. Oh. And another way of looking at this, you guys, is this. They could have cleaned up their own act from this person, somebody who was shady with people until they met you. Okay? Now they're like, "Ooh, I gotta square away my behavior, and I gotta clean stuff up inside before I can even be with them." They're not proud and arrogant. An arrogant person would say, "Well, you're not good enough." And yet they are the one that's not good enough for you. Okay, so we have this, okay, so now we're looking at, let's see what's happening here. Can't get my eyes off your figures. So you've attracted them physically. Yeah. They're chomping at the bit to tell you something. This is a Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like I'm being held back from talking to you or exposing my feelings and thoughts to you. I don't like being held back, but I have to get rid of a bunch of burdens before I can come forth to you, my love, because I've been watching you. Now, this could also be like government, but this is not government, honey. This is a love reading, okay? They admire you for overcoming so much. Do you not think they see that? They also secretly admire you because you have actually lived with a person who has faith, and they're learning from it. You don't even know how much you're inspiring this person in the background. You don't even know. They're like, I just want to be a better person just to be with you. You know how rare that is? Where somebody says, oh, snap, I'm completely conscious of who you are and what it's going to take to be with you. Oh my gosh. Now, kind of rare now, isn't it? It is rare. You know that it is, but it does happen. Hi, Jay. You can, but I'm reserving my questions, mainly my mini readings, for my members. Unless somebody wants to be kind and throw a super chat up. I'm okay with that. Super chat's okay if you want an answer. Keep going, Spirit, Holy Spirit. So, can't keep my eyes off your figure in the way that you move. Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I need to tell you something. At this stage in the game, I'm seeing somebody who's still married. Okay, they're married. Queen of Pentacles. This could be a female Taurus too. Admiring you. You could be a guy or another girl. Who knows? It doesn't matter, does it? If they've got their eyes on you, dude. What are you going to do? Control their passion? I mean, you can't. You can just stay fly and secure, right? You just stay fly and secure about you, right? You be confident, but. That's a hard thing about when you're walking around confident because you slayed a dragon and you're like, oh, oof, man, that's over with. But look how confident you are. It's a spirit. It's an energy. It's an energy of victory, internal victory. You did something cool. You're going to feel that. And they're going to see that. I dare say, though, they are contemplating it. They are contemplating if they're married. I'm going to share it to you this way. If they're married, they could be contemplating divorce. But the only reason they're contemplating divorce is because now they know there's something a little more a little better and healthier out here for them than than an arguing, complaining, bitching, control freak, and maybe even psycho mate. Heavy burden, ten of wands, heavily burdened, not afraid to talk, afraid to make a move. You know, that speaks for itself. In my book, it does. So I can't show you. It's hard to show you, but I do care about you so much. And that explains that part of the message. They're still contemplating this move with you. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I'm not kidding. Clarify who they're coming for. Well, whoever you are, beautiful, you got angels and guides protecting your energy field, and you have your guard up. You don't think you defeated the dragons and defeated the inner conflicts and humbled yourself before divine to learn all this cool stuff to just give it away. Not in a million years. 7 of Wands means you got your guard up. That's a last straw. And whatever I'm doing, I'm defending everything I have. I'm defending my life, my body, my relationships, my ability to choose. This is another earth sign. I always said earth signs make good compliments. This could be, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, you could be, and mature at that. You don't have to be. You don't have to be, though. But you got your guard up. You're not going to just play with anybody. You're not playing with anybody. You're an earth sign. You don't have energy for that. Tell me more about this person here. Yeah, I told you it's family. It's family or spouse for some of them. Some of you, they're married and they're just digging on you so much. But beware that the enemy doesn't come in and play with their heart and their mind, and let them know that it's kind of cool to play outside. But they have a spiritual contract. It's called marriage, and God do it. And don't think that when you screw up a good marriage, don't you dare think you're going to get out of having trouble. You're not. You're going to have an issue if you go about it the wrong way. 10 of Pentacles. House. Unhappy family spouse. That explains why someone would have their eyes on you. Well, since you're so you're savvy. All right. So the 2 of Wands is them trying to decide, but they're taking a long time. And you're sitting here going, I don't have time for any of that. You come with it or you get out with it. They're deceptive, though. Or some of them are deceptive. Who's being deceptive? Scorpio. Definitely a Scorpio. They'll say whatever they got to say to get whatever they got to get if they're deceptive. And there's heartbreak. They're sorrowful. Maybe they're sorrowful because, well, they lied, okay? You lie to people, you pay the price for it. Because especially if you're dealing with a high vibrational person who's connected to divine God, no, I don't think so. They're going to know right away, and they're going to not even let you in. Yep, walk away from that so fast. Eight of Cups. How's everybody doing? I'm going to stop for a second and have a bite of this peppermint patty. You're dealing with a Virgo sun and a Taurus moon. Janet, what's your sign? I feel like such an idiot. But the truth of the matter is that people want to know. Wait a minute. You're dealing with a Virgo sun, Taurus moon, Scorpio rising. You're a Cancer. Virgo sun, Scorpio rising. Wow. Sorry, this peppermint patty is really good. All right, listen. Could be you. But see, we're talking to somebody that has not come forward yet. And I want to tell you something. For some of you, it's really your ex. And the reason I say that, they're heartbroken because you left. But the reason I say that is because they're kicking their ass right now because they deceived you in some way, shape, or form, and now you don't trust them. Most especially if you're an Earth sign or a Scorpio. Or Pisces. You don't trust them at all. No chance, no second chances. But they're watching you. And here's the secret. They already know you're got a beautiful bod. They already know you're very educated and grounded and you have faith. They already know. You are the one now that they've been looking for. Because they're watching you overcome so much and still look like a babe, okay? You still look like a babe. I beat you down. They beat you down. Everybody's beating you down, but you look great. How is that? Well, it's in the soul, honey. It's deep in the soul. Please hit the like button for me. Thank you so much. I don't know if the camera's clear enough, if the cards are clear enough for you. I hope that you can hear me clearly. So tell me again, not single for the most part. Not single. Okay. Connected. Tell me again about the King of Swords. Justice is being done. Justice could be a Libra. So somebody's with a Libra, and they're extremely unhappy about that. I'm sorry, Libras. You guys are fabulous, but that not in this connection. And darlings, if they do pop up, you see their intention. Their intention is to come with a coin and make an offer to you. And it seems like it might be a long-term one. Look at that. Look at that. That's actually an offer. And that could be wealth, money, stability, a relationship, something solid. Now, this person that's married, all right, the person that's married, what's going to happen with that in the next, if they are admiring you in the next month, what's going to happen with that in the rest of September? They're still going to sit around, King of Cups in reverse. They're going to still sit around and feel like they don't have enough love in their life. They feel like they're disconnected with who they're with. Yep. This is the Lovers in reverse. It's really messed up. They're having a messed up situation, but you are the light of their life right now. Interesting. Yeah. And right now their Wheel of Fortune's in reverse because of this marriage that they're in. But I wonder if they could save the marriage or if it's really narcissistic like. King of Swords is really bad. You know, in reverse. Bad. Liar, cheater, manipulator. Right. And then you got the Scorpio over here. Seven of Swords, Death card, walking away, Eight of Cups, and then the Sun, heartbreak. Well, they're not able to build with you, so they're not building. This Libra is Five of Wands in reverse. It's like they're in constant shit show or something to this person that's admiring you. Constant. It is something from work for some of you. It is indeed somebody you work with, work for, have seen you at work, or it could be the delivery man for all I know. But whatever it is, it's about money, stability, wealth, and what you do for them in the background. That's my card for boy, young. However, it's also the card for revival and energy revival and moving and picking up energy and going with it. Hand of God. All right. And the thing about this is that they don't want anybody to know that you turn them on in the background. So this is to me sin. It's sin because you can love somebody and admire somebody, but you're married until you end that relationship. I don't think you're going to have God's hand of favor. I think you're going to struggle to, until you do it the right way. Do it the right way. If you don't, if you, you know, do it the right way. Anyway, so what is the right way, right? If they're abusive, it's up to you. I know that you have to master yourself, and sometimes it's hard to master yourself when somebody's controlling everything about your life. Okay, so we have a Scorpio in the background. What is their deal? They're not getting a new start because they deceived somebody incredibly bad. Seven of Swords. They're not getting it. I'm sorry to say, they'll come in 1,000 times with an offer. Please forgive me, you're my boo. Seven of Swords is someone who's deceptive and gaslighting. Judgment's been called on them. They did something. Yeah, they shared with other people and they probably got into your money somehow and jacked with it. Okay, that's showing up. Exactly. So as far as I'm concerned, somebody has thought about divorcing the person they're with, but you don't want to be the reason. In the eyes of God, you don't want to be in the reason. You know what I mean? You don't want that energy following you. So the person that's actually making a choice to come forward and talk to you, let's see, is it this King of Coins? Oh, they're in love with you. Holy crap. Wish fulfillment. So there is someone that's the power of, I heard the power of love. So this is somebody that's got a lot of love. They know. Wow. Oh, wow. How you doing, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Hello. Listen. So this person is an intelligent. They're intelligent. They're a very good communicator, but they don't put up with any crap. Not even a little bit. They defend the knowledge they have. They defend the bank they made. They defend their heart, and they defend the one they love. And it's a King of Pentacles with a Queen of Swords, possibly a Taurus sun with a Scorpio moon. No, hold on. Nine of Cups is Pisces, I think. With a Pisces moon, North Node in Gemini or Libra or Aquarius. And then, of course, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the power of energy, fire. So that person has a high probability of coming forth. Yes. And when they do, look at that. I'd like to ask her hand in marriage. This is not a party animal. This is a builder. That's somebody who can build with you, not just somebody who's got to fight a battle at home to get to you. Now, listen, they're taking their chances. This person who is going through a divorce from this narcissistic Libra, whoever that is, they would be taking their chances mighty big if they jump too soon. But then again, they're taking their chances on losing you. And all they can do is admire you from the background. When you find out who this is and you know they're married, don't tease them. Don't tease them. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So you see up here, very, very strong character, very powerful, mature. Ah, can I tell you who I think you are? I just found out who you are, beautiful. You sexy girls. Look at you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius girls. Yes. You are all of that in a bag of chips. Oh, yes, you are. They cannot take their eyes off you. Well, you walk by them and they go into flames. You know what I mean? Unless you're managing it, you know. You could also be the boss of something. You could be, yeah, you could be the boss of something. You're an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this Taurus, or this Capricorn, or Virgo, has their eye on you. But the truth is, somebody downright knows already. This is the married person, okay? I'm going to move them, okay? You figure it out, bro. You got a situation you got to fix. And Scorpio, you figure it out too. You know what I mean? Figure it out. You're just not qualified enough for this, the collective right now. You still acting up. Look, they're not qualified for you. But I dare say that this offer is coming to you because, well, you did it. You rose above something. You're strong. You nurture yourself inside. You nurture others. This person's trying to choose, or you are choosing. My beautifuls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna look a little farther into this. You have this energy coming in. Yes, honey, it's slow as molasses in January. But by golly, when they get here, I promise you, this is attachment. This is attachment. And then this is an offer of sincerity and with God's favor. So whatever this is, it has to have God's favor. If you know what I mean, all right? Let's be a little non-religious and a little more spiritual about this. Divine union, possibly. So you have to hold out for the real thing. Not somebody who's married, or not wait for somebody to, just because they got that chemical love thing, It's got to be more than that. It's got to be spiritual, and it's got to be good communication. You're just, you're the prize at the moment. You're showing up here as Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me know more about you, honey. Let me see. Oh, of course. You know they can't shift your destiny. This is your destiny here. You are on your destiny. And they're admiring you for it because of what it took for you to get there. Yes. Oh, yes, baby. Look at you lifting the veil. Yep. Understanding magic, understanding divinity, understanding energy, understanding creativity, understanding yourself, understanding love, and understanding how to attract. Magnetic attraction, as above, so below. And we will finish it off with, and so be it. So mote it be, right? They say, so mote it be. In other words, it is finished. I'm packing it up in the castle. I'm pulling the drawbridge up, and there's a moat around it. You're going to have to fight the alligators to get to the prize. That's what that means. Yeah. So beautiful, interesting reading tonight. Just a little quick drop in for my lovelies. Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to say, tell me a little bit more about this gorgeous fire sign with the magical abilities on their north node and temperance in their wings. Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, obviously you have Sagittarius in your chart, and you could very well be an amazing Sagittarius. I am not kidding. You could be, yeah, Sagittarius. Oh gosh, come on. Beautiful, beautiful beings. And the High Priestess. So no wonder you're alluring to them. Walk around with that fire on the outside and that passion and knowledge on the inside. But what they don't see is why. Why do you have all this confidence? Why do you have peace? Why are you sashaying by them and your courage and your confidence? Because you asked God for help. You prayed. You pray. You heal. You heal yourself thoroughly before you get into any relationship, right? 2-year minimum. Stop the battling, the mental thoughts, the worrying, even the warfare. Take time out. Get to know yourself. Get to know what divine really wants from you. Let yourself heal. You've been through a lot. And this is a lesson they need to learn as well. Before they can come to you, they have to be healed. Is that not right? Yes, it is. Because you're a high priestess on your north node with temperance. You cherish your temple. You don't sleep around. You don't play with people, but you are really one hot mama, okay? And And then you've got, that's what I'm hearing. I'm just channeling my darlings. I'm just channeling. Oh, let's see what else we got here. Yeah. And so we're back at this putting down burdens. Why? Death card. Let the ego go and the problems go with it. 5 of Wands. And the ending of the cycle of putting up with stupid, argumentative, competitive people. So we are looking at someone who's attracted to you, not competing with you. They're competing with their own spouse, or maybe other people to be in get your affection, but they can't tell you. That's the hard part about one of these people. And if they do, oh wow, well they're just absolutely an adulterer. You don't want that sin on your beautiful, healthy body and your spirit. You do not want that sin on you. Okay, no, absolutely not. And so let's see what we have here. So who's the keeper of the light for you and for your true beloved? Well, let's start with you. Michael the Archangel, immediately. And when I opened it, it wasn't just that it was so convenient. Trusting heaven. You have learned a lesson. You're safe. The angels stand guard over you. 7 of Wands. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to happen. Okay, good for you, Queen of Wands. Oh, look at you. Well, yeah, you're High Priestess. Manifesting. This is you. This is how, through the Most High and through his Son's sacrifice and his power, he has risen. He's available. Don't get me wrong. They destroyed the body, but they did not destroy the king. And he's always the king and always will be the king. And you can say what you want. He's ascended master. Absolutely. A Reiki master as well. That's what he did. What do you think he did? He healed with energy and with God's power. Yeah. Divinity. So as far as a person coming in, look at this. So the real person that should be with you, this person has their eye on you as well, has a beautiful spirit. Ooh, look at that. The teacher awakens in ascension. That's a lot to defend, don't you think? In a time like this, when there's a lot of wannabes and fakes, a lot of cheaters and liars and deceptive. And most people are held to themselves, especially the women. They're like, no. But right here, this is a very fantastic person, and I believe that they would be sent by God. They have to be in Mary Magdalene. Look at devotion. To be in the Mary Magdalene energy, you have already had to turn from your sin. And now they're in ascension energy. So this is a high vibrational person. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. Yeah. So between what has happened is they're a high vibrational person. You sashay by them with your passion, power, and presence, and the Christ energy on you. And they're like, I got to check this person out. They're blowing my mind. They're waking me up. Well, the angels are behind the scenes helping with that one, I think, too. If they're meant for you, they're meant for you. Epic Earth Angel. Hi. I remember you. You remember me? Or you remember them? Epic Earth Angel. Of course you are. You're epic, darling. You're very epic. So, Romance Angels, what do you want to say? Let's see. Tonight is Wednesday night. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I'm just here to laugh, live, and sing. Oh, okay. Epic Earth Angel 444. What have you got? What have you got going on? Divine timing's at work here. Told you, Michael, the Archangel's here for you, and Christ, and Mary Magdalene. Can I say something? Were they not the divine couple of all time, of history? What is transcendence and ascension? What is disciplining the body to raise the frequency of the soul? What is forgiving and learning for you? Releasing any energy, forgiving and learning from those that did those things. And as far as this person goes, give me one more about this awakening presence. Show me, please. Calling in your soulmate. Perfect for this reading. They definitely brought in some very synchronistic stuff in this reading. I'm absolutely certain of it. Now, let's see. I wonder, you guys, I'm going to do a couple things. If you're a member and you want to answer right now, put a question in the box. If you're not a member, you could join. You come first. And if you can't join, please throw a super chat up. If I haven't answered your question, I will be doing a yes or no reading. And maybe your question can be answered there. It all depends on how it resonates with you. And the rest of the message is to clarify. All right. So I'm going to clean these up because I don't know if it can get any better than this. I just don't. In a love reading, in an attraction reading, can it get better than that? Really? I don't think so. I don't. I've seen a lot of readings. Look who's all here. Oh my gosh. So very, 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 the relationship with you and this person here, ascension, baby. It's we don't play, we slay, right? we don't play, we slay. And we have fun doing it, okay? That rhymed. Okay? All right. All right. Good. I'm going to be doing a yes or no reading for those who either cannot afford to throw a super chat up or just don't want to. It's not nice, but I'm happy to answer for you and see what we get. And it may or may not resonate. I mean, you'll know. You never should just throw everything, all your eggs in one basket, right? Where are we at? Let's do this first. And then I'll lay down for any of my members' messages. Holy Spirit, thank you for every soul here. Show me a yes or no answer that is being queried in the spirit. Let me see it. See, there's something very important about when you're reading, trusting yourself, trusting your source. All right. Answer is yes. Wow, King of Pentacles is for sure a yes. For sure. That is clarifying. Yes. New love, true love, love, emotion, and deciding to go somebody's way, making a decision, coming towards somebody. Whatever this is, there's love, there's wealth, and there's travel. And I don't know how that plays into your reading. One more clarifier. Yes, I do. I know exactly how it plays into your reading. This is the day that you make a choice from your heart. What do you really, 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 really want? Got it? You have to know. Because you're attracting whatever it is you want. Be specific, right? You're being asked by God. This is your last chance. I mean, this is what I want to give you, Queen of Swords. This is what I want to give you. Yeah? Your soulmate. Oh, Lord. You just blowing my mind right smack out. Yes! And a whole new start. A new cycle. New person. That's that is a yeah. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, there you sit. There you sit, High Priestess energy. Okay, babe. The truth of the matter is that you make the right decision, everything flows into place. The calling in the soulmate actually attracts him even more. right? Believing in love and the ability to choose, even after being hurt. Yes. You keep a lot of spiritual knowledge within. You know exactly what you want to do. Well, honeys, right now, if my members have a message they'd like to receive, I'll be happy to do that. And then your girl who keeps getting up at 2 and 3 every morning, or going to bed at 2 or 3 every morning, I'm just that person. I'm going to go close my eyes early tonight. Yes, indeed. And rest in love, you know. I'll be here. I'm not even sure I remember what this is your name, but what's your name? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Epic Earth Angel 444. Remind me. By the way, I want to show you guys something. Look at this. I've had almost no or many for readings at all, and it's blowing my mind considering these books are jam-packed with clients. Yep, look at that. And that was only 2018 and 2019. And then COVID hit and people got jacked around. I just want you to know that I have a lot of clients I lost track of. I can email you, but I think my email list was messed with. So I don't know if you believe me or not. But we will move forward with love and be present as usual and not worry about that stuff. Right? Okay. Yay. We're creating something new every day. And we're purging. I have never purged so much in my life as I have this, even the last 2 weeks. Top to bottom and purged like crazy. Even to the point of going down through my crystals and everything. I'm that neurotic girl that has to have everything. We actually have Virgo rising and we're in Virgo season. It comes natural for me to like purge and clean and make sense out of things and catch up on paperwork. It's a Virgo thing, you know. All right, you guys, members, you're very, very welcome. Anybody? Necessary? Thank you so much. Dealing with that. Yeah, okay, listen, I hope I blessed you tonight. I don't know. I'm sure that there was something good in there. And just keep your wits about you because it's so easily to be deceived. You know, you don't have to be celibate. Just keep your wits about you because these people, they'll cheat out of the lines and they'll do it without thinking twice. Right? And you know what? It's a sad thing. Cheating is a horrible thing, actually, because you don't want to lose your complete trust. Anyway, may you be blessed. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you on the 7th at 7 p.m. members. For Patreon, I'm going to give away a 30-minute Reiki session. Whatever you need healing, we're going to focus on it. And I will give you instruction how to keep it up yourself. You know. And I will be giving away 3 full readings to members who donate to the channel. Let me just say this. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm tired. You guys, I love you so much. I thank you for your presence. I just hope that you have a pleasant night or a pleasant day, no matter what time it is. All things go your way, and if they don't, that you can breathe through it. Breathe and breeze through it because, baby, you slay. That's what they're saying. You're such a fox. The guides are funny. They're funny. They're like, they're a fox. Trust me. Listen, God said, my people need to hear that once in a while, okay? They need to hear that they are a babe or a fox, all right? And there's nothing wrong with some beautiful older soul telling you that either. You rock it, all right? You rock it. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. If everything goes well, I'll see you at 11:11 in the morning again, okay? If you can join me, cool. If not, cash in later on it. Then I'm blessing you. Namaste.